Hi, I'm Krone Auri'An from the International Koalition of Krones, and I'd like to thank you for joining us today in this edition of Animal Medicine. Today, this event is brought to you by OWL, and it's relevant for the week beginning the 26th of May and rolling through to the 1st of June. Now, when OWL appears in your life, it's time to sit up and take notice of what's going on. He's an old spirit, and he's guided humans since the dawn of time, so he knows what he's doing. In some respects, he's very similar to a crone, in that he is a keeper of sacred knowledge and of ancient wisdom. Traditionally around the world, owl has been a representative of death. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean physical death. It's more likely to mean that it's a symbolic death and a rebirth, which tells us that owl is letting us know that there's a change likely to happen, a transition from one state to another. And when this happens, you need to be alert. You don't want to be caught unawares. Whatever is coming, and it may be a good thing, or it may not be, but whatever happens, you will be pushed into changing or getting rid of old, outdated habits. These things are not needed anymore. They've completed their work. You are growing. You need to leave them behind so that you can move forward into a new way of being. Such changes can be challenging, and I speak from personal experience. If you try to fight against these kind of changes, it's going to become an even bigger challenge. But remember, Spirit has your back, and if you just allow these changes to occur naturally, it'll be a lot easier. And I can tell you that from personal experience too. And even if those changes are uncomfortable, and often they can be, one day you'll be able to look back and you'll be able to see with clear vision exactly why those changes had to happen, even if that's a bit confusing and not able to be understood right now. So owl is courageous and he's independent. And you generally see him by himself, but he will gather with other owls for warmth and companionship. And what he's telling us here is that it's time for us to start to look for other people we can connect with. We've been alone, and soon we need to start to connect with other people in order to share ideas, gain knowledge, and have support if we need it. Now, this connection can be through social media. We're all well able to do that. But it's also very strongly, I'm feeling that it is actually a connection with other people. People you can get into contact with and look face to face at. So people you can actually share a local experience with. He's patient and he's watchful. He observes what's going on and he bides his time and he waits until the right moment. He's well known for his wisdom. And when he comes into your life, you really should treat it like a wake-up call. And right now, you are listening to this message. So he has come into your life and you're being given the opportunity to tap into the energy of owl. Owl can see in the dark. He can guide us when we have doubts, maybe about a situation or a person. He encourages us to trust our intuitive knowledge, our gut instinct. Owl can help us dispel illusion and help us to make wise choices. He says, and this is a quote, he says, shed the old, hold true to your ideals and the things that make you uniquely you. And don't let anyone ruffle your feathers. I'm Krone Auri'An with the International Koalition of Krones. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I sincerely hope that the information shared is of assistance to you. Please follow this YouTube channel for notifications on new videos. Just hit the subscribe button. If you haven't already, check out the videos on this YouTube channel of our bi-monthly chats. They're good and interesting. Be sure to find us on Facebook and like our page so you can stay up to date on upcoming chats and events of interest. And there's a link in the write-up below this video. Thank you for your loving support of this sacred work. IKoK.